So thanks for coming in.
Yeah, thanks for
Pamela,
having
let
me.
me adjust this. Let me bring this closer.
I like to meet strangers off the internet and come to their studios.
You know, when you're an independent recording artist, that's kind of what you do, right?
Well, I was thinking of that. I've been doing this for so long, and I used to go to some really dumb places at really dumb times of the day and the night and by myself, you know, and now it's like I've obviously weeded through those type of
Right.
people. But I was pulling up today into the back alley. I'm like, I used to do this at like midnight, downtown Minneapolis by myself, you know. Now I got Bella, you know, head of security.
I was going to ask, is that what Bella serves as well? Obviously, your super best friend, and then
Super
security.
best friend. Yes. And she's seems so sweet all the time, but she can turn in a second. So she protects at hotels, campgrounds, my car. There's been times where I might be doing something and she sees something before I see it, and you know, she's definitely head of security.
Tell me about your childhood and where did you grow up?
So I grew up, we were in Maplewood, Minnesota for the first 12 years of my life. And then we moved up to Forest Lake. We were in a small town called Wyoming, which had no stoplights. We lived behind a pumpkin patch and a wheat field. We were walking distance to the boat launch where we go swimming all summer long. And so it was a very chill, you know, childhood growing up. And we did a lot of fishing, boating on all the lakes, and that's what you do in Minnesota. And even in the wintertime, my dad had us out there on buckets, ice fishing. And, you know, we didn't have the nice ice houses that you see probably on TikTok or whatever.
That's what I think of when you say that.
You think of, well, where are you from originally?
Texas.
Okay, so you've probably never ice fished.
0 times.
Okay, so what you see in the movies is not real life.
Okay.
That is for people that have money that ice fish.
Oh, okay.
Have you seen Grumpy Old Men?
Yes.
Okay, that's how we grew up.
Okay.
We were on buckets, and you had to sit and, you know, chisel the ice every time. And then we were girls, right? So you can't just go to the bathroom right there. You had to walk all the way back to the shore, take your snow pants off, go to the bathroom behind a tree. It was freezing. Walk back out on the ice, go chisel some more ice. We didn't have bathrooms and heaters and fans and TVs. We weren't watching the Super Bowl or anything while we were ice fishing. Like, we were sitting on a bucket.
And it's enjoyable.
No. Not at all.
I was wondering because I'm like, none of this sounds fun.
This is not fun.
How cold does it get?
30, 40 below zero, wind chill of 50 to 60 below zero. The whole month of January can never get above zero sometimes. Yeah, when people are running around Vegas in winter jackets when it's 65 degrees out and I'm in a tank top and shorts, I'm like, these people, they have no idea what cold is.
That's me.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, no, there's no concept. They're like, oh, it's so cold. I'm like, it's 65 degrees. Like, this is a perfect day for anyone from up north.
And when did you start singing?
Not till I was a senior all-night party. Like, I would sing by myself, but I was terrified. I didn't want to sing in front of anybody else. Not that I thought I couldn't sing. I just was that shy, so shy, and like night and day. But I was in choir class because we had to be in either band or choir in junior high. And I wasn't able to get into band class. My dad didn't want us to play. I wanted to play the clarinet, but I had all this dental work being done. So he's like, you're not going to be playing any wind instruments. You're not going to play anything that's going to mess up your braces and this and everything we had going on with my teeth. So I had to be in choir. Well, choir was great because you didn't have to sing in front of anybody. Like, you were with all the people. Well, for your test, they had to make you sing in front of the piano. Solo.
Yes.
And I was like, there's no way I'm singing in front of the entire class. So I went to my guidance counselor. I'm like, I'm quitting choir. She's like, you're not quitting choir. Everyone joined choir to go to this big trip to Chicago. And I was like, I don't care about Chicago. I don't care about the trips. I don't care about my grades. I don't care about anything. Like, I will not sing in front of anyone. So she got together with my choir teacher, and they were like, we have to figure out a solution. This girl is, like, in my office crying. She will not. She's, like, so terrified. So this is so long ago. We had tape recorders.
Mm-hmm.
And my teacher, Mrs. Duncan, said, well, she can sing after class in a room by herself into the tape recorder because I have to know if she can sing, because I can't have people that can't sing going to this Chicago road trip to do these finals for this choir thing. So that was how we worked around my fear. Like nobody heard me sing until I was 18.
Well, that was great that
Yeah.
that she made that concession to even do that. You know?
Yeah. This next one's called Here at Home. As I pull up to the bar, the first thing you see is my car. It's a little out of place with these California plates, but this girl was Minnesota raised. You got an RA and hunting racks up on your tailgate. I'm a little out of place, but my California days are down that road. To know a little piece of me is finally here at home. I've been missing me, everything I used to know. A little piece of me is finally here at here at home. I break it all down and leave the bar. Backseat filled with speakers, Bella and my guitar. All you see are tail lights and these out of place Cali plates. I've been missing me, everything I used to know. A little piece of me is finally here at home. I've been missing me, everything I used to know. A little piece of me is finally here at home. I've been missing me, everything I used to know. A little piece of me is finally here at home. I've been missing me, everything I used to know. A little piece of me is finally here at home. Here at home. Right here at home. Yeah, here at home. Here at home.
I have trouble performing without an instrument.
Me too. One of my friends had me sing her a song I just wrote the other day without my guitar, and I'm like, I've been singing it every morning on my morning walk because I wrote it last week.
Okay.
So, and when I'm walking and doing certain things in my day, I don't have my phone with me. So I had no pen and paper, no phone, and I'm on my 1.5 mile morning walk with Bella, and the song writes itself in my head. I'm like, well, what am I supposed to do? So I have to sing it all the way home.
Yes.
And then I get home and I'm like, don't anyone talk to me. Don't anyone look at me. Like if my roommate's home, I tell her, if I do this to you, and I go straight to my room, I said, I'm not being rude. Like there's a song in my head and I got to get it on paper or get it in my phone or whatever. And so the song started writing itself. Well, it's different singing it every morning on my morning walk. Then I put it to guitar, which was totally different because I had to fit the lyrics into the music. And then to sing it for my friend, I was like, "Ugh, I don't want to sing this by myself in front of people without my guitar," which is so dumb.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I often feel the same way. I don't even want to share it until I can share with you what I hear.
That's where I'm at, because sometimes even my band, some of my best friends, they aren't seeing the vision that I have in my head. So if I maybe just send them lyrics, like, okay, it's nothing special to them because they're not hearing what I've heard in my head. And so, yeah, when I have it like today, what I'm going to do is debut this new song I just wrote, Living in Sin City. And I'm debuting it with the guitar, with the vocals, but it's like I wouldn't want to just share it by itself.
Right.
I wouldn't just read the lyrics. It had to be done.
Yes.
Completed.
It has to be completed. Yeah, I agree with you 100%. I have a lot of those too. Concepts, conceptual songs.
Yes.
Like, here's how this song goes.
Do you have a notebook?
I have 3.
Yes.
I have 3 that I work out of.
Yeah, I've got Facebook Messenger to myself, because there's sometimes where I'm somewhere that I got to be here, I got to be there, or whatever, and I send myself a quick voice clip or just put the lyrics in really quick or whatever. But then I've got the notebook by the bed because you never know when it's coming.
Do you have Pitch? Do you have the app Pitch?
I don't.
Okay, so Pitch, I'll show you what it looks like, and then I'll show you what it does, because you're going to be like, what? How am I missing this in my life? So it's that bottom one that has a little infinity symbol, Pitch. Right.
And you just record on it.
So, well, sort of. So if you go, let's see. Okay, so right here, if I hit record.
Oh, no way.
Oh, no. It's picking up your notes. So then when you go back.
So I can go to my guitar and I can actually figure out what chord it's supposed to be on?
Yes, so then you hit save and then go back later when you're home.
My life just changed.
Right?
My life has just changed.
Mine did too when I found Pitch. Because now I'm not trying to I'm just I'm one step closer.
Right.
All right, I know it's either A or A flat because I sing off key. So.
Well, and then mine is what capo? Like,
Yes.
where am I putting the capo? And I travel the country with like 6 chords in a capo. So when these songs come to me with the whole melody, I'm like, oh, now I got to get home, grab my guitar, and hope to God I can figure out the chords.
Now, what you describe, I've started calling downloading. And I didn't coin that phrase. I got that from Lenny Kravitz. I saw an interview that he did, and he talked about a song coming to you all at once, and he calls that a download. And the downloads, I'm more like telling people, no, the horns go da-da-da-da, because you're just translating what I'm hearing here to the real world so everyone can hear it.
Right.
That's right. And then the developed ones are like, some chord progressions, and here's some lyrics and.
Do you know what I believe the downloads are?
What do you think?
They're from whatever people believe or don't believe. It's from up above.
Absolutely.
Because all the songs you've heard so far, the ones I've sent you or whatever you found on my website, all downloads. They came with lyrics and music and the chords in less than 30 minutes.
Isn't that beautiful?
Falling, Small Country Town, Geminis, Whiskey Wasted. The title will pop into my head, or the song just starts writing. I sit down, and in 30 minutes, it's done. It's complete. I don't change hardly anything about it. Maybe my producer might flip something here and there and say, we're going to put the chorus here or here. But he never changes my lyrics. That's why I loved working with him. He says, you're the songwriter. I'm the producer.
And that's Victor
Broden.
Victor Broden.
Yeah, and I've worked with him on 8 songs now with his Grammy Award-winning team out of Nashville, and they were incredible to work with.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And now I have a song back in Spokane with my band. These guys, I don't know how they write music as fast as they do, but at rehearsal, like the house is up. We got the beautiful studio at the back garage. And then, if you need to use the restroom or go grab a snack or whatever, the house, you got to walk up to the house. So I walk up to the house. I come back, and my band is playing this amazing song. I'm like, what is this? They go, oh, we just wrote it while you ran to the bathroom. I was like, in 2 minutes you just wrote a song.
Right.
And so now what I am doing with all these notebook lyrics that have no melodies, I can start putting stuff to what they write. And we've got a song that we're working on right now that I won't even tell the name of the song yet because I want it to be that secretive until it gets going. But we're like 3/4 of the way done with the song. And once we get the chorus in place and everything, and so it's not a download, definitely not a download, but I have most of the song written and it's amazing. And we've already saved up some money to record. And instead of doing it in Nashville, I'm going to do it in Spokane with my band. So
That'll be great.
yeah, so I would love to have at least one song that is, hey, this is me and the boys. We wrote the song together.
Yes.
They played all their own parts, and here's our song that we did as a band.
Yeah, and I love both.
Yeah.
I really do. The downloads are
are
really wild.
They're so much better because, like, I mean, I wouldn't call the song I just wrote a download per se because, I mean, it was, but it came in pieces. Like the first day, it came as the first verse. And it's about me and my personal experience with Vegas. And then the chorus came and then like a tagline came. And I'm like, okay, cool. Well, like a third of the song is already done. Like, where do I want to go with the second verse? And I've been a lot lately not writing third verses because sometimes the song gets too long and I'm trying to keep things marketable for radio play. Even though we don't have to be on the radio these days, you can do things any way you want. My goal is to get things on that mainstream radio, so they have to be that 320, 340 mark. So this song, it came one day, the verse 1 chorus. Next day, walking Bella again, and I'm at a very peaceful state in my life right now, which is nice. There's nothing going on in my head. Like my biggest thing for the day is like, should I put capris on or shorts? What time should I go over to my friend's house to start working for her for the day? Should I make a piece of jewelry today? I mean, it's just a very, it's a good headspace.
Absolutely. God bless you. That's awesome.
So when you're in that kind of space, like things are able to come in quicker. Mm-hmm. So I'm on my walk the next day and here comes the second verse about one of my girlfriends who came here to be in the Air Force. And I was like, okay, we got something. And then the next day I'm walking again. Third verse comes about a guy losing his whole life savings to gambling in Vegas. And I was like, how did this whole song just do this? Like it just on my walk though, not anywhere else. Just every morning on the walk, the song did another piece.
Yes.
And I was like,
I dig it.
This is so cool. And then everyone I've played it for so far is like, this is really good. So
I can't wait to hear it.
I'm excited about it because this is the first song I've written in completion in 4 or 5 years.
Oh, wow.
So I've been in a block. I've been in a funk. I've been in, just not in the right. There hasn't been anything that's really pushed me to write something. And, the things I've been writing, like you said, they're jotted down. Mm-hmm. There's a verse here or a chorus here or a tagline here or a title of something I might want to work on later, but definitely nothing complete, nothing with the guitar. And then when I went home and grabbed the guitar and the music came, I was like, thank you. Mm-hmm. Thank you. I don't have to call anybody for backup and say, what is this supposed to be? Or get on the keyboard and try to figure it out.
Yep. I have all those same struggles.
Yeah.
I mean, hearing you talk, I was trying not to laugh. I love to say when I'm in this space, like I don't want to interrupt her with laughter. I'm kind of like in that spot where you described, where everything's kind of peaceful right now. So then,
which you don't normally write when you're peaceful.
There's not a lot to draw from.
Yeah, my last boyfriend, he was like, "Why don't you write music anymore?" I'm like, "Cause you're not chaotic." I mean, and I guess I don't want to make that sound like rude, but when you're with somebody who's like another peaceful, artistic person, like we didn't have complete chaos and drama. Like we had our moments, but it wasn't anything like, there's certain people that really bring out some stuff.
Yes.
And, this one was just a little bit, I was just happier and content. And I didn't have to write any hate songs in that 3-year period of my life. So maybe that's why I didn't write anything, Hey, I'm Pamela Jean, and this next song's Falling, and this is dedicated to a couple friends of mine that didn't make it through the battle with addiction. So if you're out there and you're listening and you need help, please reach out. You can reach out to me directly. I can send you help. I can help you and talk to you myself. Either way, we've lost too many people to the battle of drugs and alcohol, so that's what this song's all about. How am I supposed to sleep? I can't stop these voices inside me. Morning light is peeking in, wondering where I've been. How will I feel tomorrow? Will I regret today? When I wake up in a state of daze, what will my body say? I'm falling, about to lose control. I spread my arms like wings. Somehow I lose my soul. Living in misery, there is no peace for me. Nothing seems to settle down, looking through a tainted crowd, striving to revive me. I wish I could be set free. The light is shining down on me, and nobody knows I'm falling, about to lose control. I spread my arms like wings. Somehow I lose my soul. I'm falling deep into a dream. The ground is coming close, but nothing's what it seems. Nothing's what it seems. I can't tame these endless riddles and rhymes, sitting here while I'm lost in time. But now I realize this isn't the king. I'm drowning here in my awakening, falling. I'm falling. Yeah, I've been doing so good since I got down here, and just mentally, clarity, music wise, like, and I've having a really tough time booking live shows out here. Boulder City and Henderson, not bad. inside, getting into Vegas is a whole nother ball game. And so that got me down for a little while. Like I was really getting bummed. But now spring is around the corner. And all of my shows back in Spokane and North Idaho have been coming in like crazy. I mean, I booked like $2,300 worth of shows in a 72-hour period. So even though I don't have any shows on the books right here, right now that are doing that, it's happening back home. My stuff with my band is going, so things are coming in. And I was like, maybe I didn't come here for live music. Maybe I came here to write the song I'm going to sing for you today. And I'm making a music video for You Left Me Here in Vegas. And I'm going to start working on these things that, they're not bringing in my car payment per se today, but maybe in a year from now, maybe that's the song or the video or something that goes viral where, hey, maybe that's why I'm here.
Yeah, I really like your attitude.
Thank you.
So tell me about where you went from the shy girl who refused to sing in choir to performing and gigging all over the place, traveling the country, multiple releases, Nashville included.
Yeah, well, it was when I got over the fear, when I did this song, the senior all night party, nobody was in the gym. And I love Patsy Cline. So I was like, all right, well, I'll do a Walking After Midnight. Like, there's like 3 of my friends in here. I don't care. I'll sing in front of my friends. No big deal. And I'm never going to see these people again because I'm graduating. I'm getting as far away from Forest Lake, Minnesota as I possibly can. So, which I did. I went to Florida for a while. So I was like, all right, well, I'll just sing. Well, I started singing and a whole bunch of people started walking in. They're like, we didn't even know you could sing. That was amazing. Well, once I got that feedback, I was like, all right, I can do this. I started doing karaoke at all the local bars, started singing with local bands, whether it was just one song or a few songs, like wherever anybody'd let me get up to sing, I'd come sing. And I didn't pick up a guitar till I was 22. And I did not, I was frustrated because I'm a very self-taught type person. My fingers hurt. It was irritating. I couldn't get the hang of it. I put it in a case for like 4 years and didn't even touch it again. So then I was living in Vegas a few years later, and I had some girlfriends that played guitar, and I went over to my friend Rachel's house one night. I says, will you just teach me how to play this thing? Like, I don't need to play like you play. I just want to be able to play my own guitar because it's just sitting here in my room. So she showed me a couple chords and just told me, like, get online and just look things up. And I self-taught. And then I did my first open mic at 28 years old in Southern California and started running the open mics. And then when I was watching all of these people get bigger and bigger and do their own shows, and I'm still here only playing 3 songs a night, I was like, you need a show. Like, you need a 2-hour show, and you need to get out and be playing your own, not just sitting here helping everybody else get to bigger things and bigger gigs while you're still sitting here 3 years later just playing 3 songs at a time. So I created my own show, and then by then that I had started traveling a little bit, people started paying me to, like, I went up to Sacramento, all expenses were paid, rental car, hotel. I mean, the whole thing was taken care of for me to go play at this event at Mastercraft. So I was like, okay, if people are going to pay me to travel and pay for the travel because I can play music, I'm like, this is a no-brainer. I need to come up with a show. I need to come up with an avenue of somehow that I can keep doing this. And now I'm doing it basically, I guess I'd say full-time. It's not full-time like I'm famous full-time, but I've been a self-employed business owner as an artist now for 2.5 years. So I book myself, I book my band. I'm, constantly hustling, trying to get things heard on the internet, trying to build Spotify. It's always there's all these different avenues, and I'm just a little bit every day, like coming on your show. Here's a whole nother avenue that people haven't seen or heard yet.
It's so extremely competitive right now to be heard.
Yeah, and I actually have some really cool people that I will send you their info from on Instagram that I play these showcases with, and they all have wonderful songs, wonderful voices, and I mean, it was cool to sit there at Hennessy's that one night on Fremont and just like listen to other singer-songwriters tell their story, because everyone tells their story in a different way. Some people are up there jamming their story. Some people are up there, just very quietly telling their story. But either way, it's through the music, and it's cool. And everyone's got their heartbreaks, or they're traveling, or they're this, or they fell in love, but everyone tells it in a different way, and it's cool. Right now, I'm lucky. My girlfriend Danica has a very successful business. I'm her personal assistant right now while I'm here.
Right on.
So she's like, she has me water plants some days, run all her errands, bring stuff to storage, clean things up around the house. Like whatever she needs done that she doesn't want done, here's your list for the day. And that's my,
What a great friend.
yes. Yeah.
Because sometimes that's all an artist needs. I just, need to keep busy and need to pay some bills. I mean, really, the whole thing we do at this show is just to showcase independent artists. And Vegas, you mentioned it. I mean, that's kind of our whole thing. It's a tough market.
Yeah.
People don't really realize how many talented musicians are here and how hard it is to get into some of the shows in Vegas.
Well, it's a town for big names.
Mm-hmm.
It is for big acts or people who are like retired from the whole touring scene. So now they just have a residency here and you can go see them at this place or this place. Or they want 4-hour cover bands. It is not a place that they are like, oh, we love you and your dog and your songs you wrote. Cool, come sing at our bar. It is not that type of town. And where I have my network in Spokane and North Idaho, that is my network. They love original music. We have so many talented singer and songwriters up there, and we get booked at every winery, brewery, flea market, venues, restaurants. Like it is a very big, supportive community for original solo artists, which is amazing.
Did you find Boulder City to be that way?
Boulder
I'm just
City,
curious.
yes,
Okay,
because at the Skinny Bar, when I got booked there, I've never been there before. I played at Dillinger, so Marty booked me. That's how we met. Was at Dillinger 4 years ago. And he's like, yeah, we're doing music now at the Skinny Bar, and it's more of a live music venue. And I've played at Boulder Dam Brewing. I've played at Max's Oasis. And everybody in Boulder City, it's such a cool, small town vibe. Everybody knows everybody. They want to come pet Bella, and it's just when you start playing original music here, people are actually listening. And that's what's super cool.
Yeah, that's where I caught you at the Skinny Bar.
Yeah.
They do a good job of promoting, too. Yes, I'm always looking for artists.
Yeah.
You don't do 2 years accidentally, so you're doing something right.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, it gets stressful because it's like I'm down here and it was a lot of empty promises. That's kind of why I wrote the song I just wrote. I was told at certain venues I was going to get to play once a month when I got here, and then that didn't happen. And then I had some shows booked, and then those canceled, and then that's more shows booked, and those canceled. And it's very there's a word I'm looking for here. It's not
Flaky?
Yes, it's flaky. It's not stable here. When people back home say, hey, we've got you May, June, July, August, September, those dates are locked in. If there's a windstorm that takes the whole building down, they'll find a way for me to still play and make that money that night. This is probably not the place I'm coming next year. And if it is, it'll be for like 3 to 4 weeks. And I'm going to keep on trucking somewhere else where there's guaranteed work as an entertainer.
Vegas is very commercial, and people are coming here to spend a lot of money, and so the casinos are trying to get them to have a good time.
Yeah.
And of course, if you're on your bachelorette party or, a conference with your business, you want to go out and you want to hear the songs that you want to sing along. So that's really the commercial thing that we're doing here.
Not only that, but there's so many, like we just went to this art exhibit the other night where they have all the paintings, the history of all the paintings in the world, and like Van Gogh and Monet and all these different things. And it's a laser light show with mirrors on the wall and on the floor for 45 minutes. Totally cool if you're down here and you want to go to the art museum. So if I came to Vegas, and I got 3 days here, I'm not going to go out seek someone I don't know to listen to them sing their songs about their life. I'm going to Vegas to go wander the strip, ride up in the stratosphere, go have cocktails. Like, yeah, it's a different market here. And it's definitely not the market for a 44-year-old woman with her one-eyed dog singing songs on her guitar. And I'm okay with that. It's just not my place. It's not what it was for me 20 years ago. Hey, what's up? It's Pamela Jean. This is a song I just wrote this week called Living in Sin City. This town is beginning to lose its luster, stratosphere in the beam of the Luxor. Now what we dreamed it'd be. I came here on luck and I came here for money. Sun on my skin, but life sure gets funny. Now what it seemed to me, and that's life, living in Sin City. She moved from the East Coast and joined the Air Force. A smile on her face was too much for this crazy place. Now what she thought it'd be, the highs were too high and the lows were too low. Booze and drugs in the club, dancing go-go. This town took everything, and that's life, living in Sin City. Where this town will make or break you, baby. Rings in the veil of the wind from your sails. Roll that dice on the table, just a gamble, fairy tale. And that's life, living in Sin City. He smoked as he watched his life savings fade. Hearts and clubs, diamonds and the ace of spades. Now what he wished it'd be. His pockets were empty, eyes filled with fear. Cocktail waitress asked her like another beer. His town drank everything, and that's life, living in Sin City. Well, this town will make or break you, baby. Rings in the veil of the wind from your sails. Roll that dice on the table, just a gamble or fairy tale. And that's life, living in Sin City. 'Cause this town will make or break you, baby. Rings in the veil of the wind from your sails. Roll that dice on the table, just a gamble, a fairy tale. And that's life, living in Sin City. That's life, living in Sin City.
Well, the thing with Vegas is none of the locals go to the Strip.
No.
So for the locals, as the city has been getting bigger, the live music and venues and stuff like that have been getting better.
Right.
At least our options. I came here in 97 when I was 22 years old. You know, it's always been the cover band thing.
Yeah.
But now that we have a bigger local base, then we're starting to get more singer-songwriter stuff
Right.
that we can enjoy. Hennessy's, for example,
Yeah.
is totally tapping into that.
But what's really hard too is I went in and set foot in all these venues, and I've got I'm very good about contacting people, like email, call, text, but you don't want to be too much. I'm not trying to be the irritating artist that calls somebody 500 times. Like, I'm not trying to get a date with these people. You know, it's like it's almost like a bad date. Like, oh my God, this person's called and texted too many times and sent too many emails, and you're like, I don't want to talk to them. So you know, it's you try to reach out, but without being too obnoxious. So there's a fine line between that as well. But there's so many people here playing. I'm not a local. I'm a transient snowbird that's here whenever I feel like coming to Vegas. So people won't even book me till I get here, and then you get here and they want you to come audition. I'm like, I've been playing music by myself for a very long time in like 9 or 10 different states. All you have to do is look on my social media. You can hear my show, you can hear my music. If it fits your venue, let's do it. If it doesn't, just let me know. Your show won't fit here.
Where do you think you'll go next year?
Honestly, I've had a little weird idea of maybe hitting Texas.
Okay.
I've been through Texas driving. You know, I've been to Dallas for a couple of days once 20 years ago. But since I'm primarily country, like, I mean, you've heard my stuff. I'm country rock. I don't want to be put in a country bubble where I can never get out of it. I just think that my show will go great in like some outskirt areas of Texas.
Yeah, definitely. Round Rock, Johnson City. Those are areas right outside of Austin. If this weekend gig falls out for whatever reason,
Right.
could you get anywhere else this weekend? No, right?
So like last weekend, I did have a gig fall through, and they will hopefully rebook me, but they had some things going on at their place. So, and then, yeah, I've had, and then a lot of places now are like, oh, well, we're not going to book until spring. Well, I'll be back in Spokane by spring. So I may have been laying down a bunch of groundwork here, and the week that I am driving back to Spokane, I might get a bunch of emails back. Oh, hey, would you like to come play at our venue? Well, now I'm not here. So I thought 5-6 months here was going to give me time to crack this egg, but my ankles crack, but I can't crack the egg. So, you know,
I hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah, but I decided to just set my sights on different things now and get this music video filmed while I'm here for You Left Me Here in Vegas, and keep writing and just keep booking back home. I mean, I have a solid network of what I need to do when I get back up north, and it's going to be a great summer.
Yeah.
I'm self-funded, self-booked, self-everything. And so that's one of my biggest things right now is I'm trying to figure out how to go about finding a sponsor that would help pay for a recording or a music video or just something, because I have so much content to get out there and I'm not getting any younger, like, and especially as a female, they don't want to see somebody rocking it past a certain age, you know? And so it's like I got this very short window right now to take everything I have and put it into it and make it happen. So that's where I'm at right now. And like with the music videos, have you seen Slip Away yet?
Where do I find these videos?
Oh, on my website. So
on your website, okay.
PamelaJeanUnlimited.com. And if anybody's watching, I'm Pamela Jean Unlimited all over the internet. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. So just Pamela Jean Unlimited. You'll find me all over the place.
Yeah, you did a really good job of that, by the way. I did notice it across the board, you're Pamela Jean Unlimited.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I wish I would have done a better job of that kind of thing.
Well, I wish, see, Pamela Jean was taken back when I started my music and everything. And so my old roommate, Chris, was like, why don't you go Pamela Jean Unlimited? Because you do everything. And I was like, I like that. Well, it stuck and the .com was available. And then recently, that's what at my business. I have my business registered as Pamela Jean Unlimited. I have, and my last name is not unlimited. So people think that's my last name. Just it is the name of the business and it's not my artist name. I am Pamela Jean, but the unlimited was the only way to set myself apart from all the other millions of Pamela Jeans out there. So that way it's unlimited on every social media platform. And then that way when you're looking for me, oh, okay, well, there she is.
Genius.
But if you're looking on Spotify or any place like that, it's still Pamela Jean. So I am Pamela Jean as the artist, but any streaming not streaming, but the social media platforms, Pamela Jean Unlimited all the way across the board.
Everything's a blessing.
It is.
Right. You just need to give it time and space to see the blessing. Sometimes it's obvious. Sometimes we can all swear there's absolutely no blessing in this particular situation. But
Yeah.
eventually there seems to be one. So.
I looked at your Instagram before I, consented to coming on the show too.
Okay, right on.
Every once in a while you're like, ooh, I don't know if I want to do that one, or
Sure.
maybe I don't want to play at that place.
So
Or,
how did I come across?
But
Now I'm
you were
curious.
so positive. All of your stuff, you're like, good morning, I love you, and everything you have is so positive and uplifting. And it was like, oh, this is totally the type of vibe of a show that I would like to go be on. It was cool.
Well, thanks.
Yeah.
I'm glad I'm putting that out there. Well, thanks for coming on, Pamela. Let's go out and play some music.
Thank you.
All righty.